Hello, in this video, I'm going to share with you how to navigate finding events inside of 10 Times. 10 Times is one of the largest event sites available for speakers who are looking to find the right stages for their message. When you first come to 10times.com, you are going to see a screen like this. If you don't see a screen like this for your first visit here, let me show you what the other screen looks like. This might be what you see when you come here the first time. If that's okay, you can just click on Explore, or you can scroll down and click Find Upcoming Events. Once you're on this page, you're going to be looking for events. On this page, it's got all kinds of events in here. So trade shows, conferences, and workshops. I suggest that you go with conferences. And then you're going to want to pick a location, right? So there's a number of locations in here. So I am just going to select the United States. And then you're going to want to pick a category. And this is where it gets interesting because there are also a number of categories in here as well. So, as I mentioned, inside of the Speaker Event Finder, we've got about 50 different categories. And as you can see, 10 Times has a number of categories as well. So, inside of here, you're going to find the category that best matches your expertise and speaking and what you do as a speaker. So looking here for me, as I'm just looking through to see what kind of fits into what I'm doing, I'm going to say business services for me. So now we've got conferences, which is didn't take. So we said business events. We want conferences, not all. We picked the United States as a location. And then we pick business services, right? So these, and then you can actually pick some related topics as well inside of business services. But for the sake of this video, we're just going to stick with business services. Designation, that's another thing that you can do a search for. But again, we're just going to stick with everything that we have selected so far. Now, the one thing I did not select are dates. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to pick a date range. There's some stuff coming up in February, but as I've said many times, most event organizers have already got their speakers for the next 4 months. If they're doing anything outside of that, then they're looking for people to fill cancellations. So I'm going to click on view more because we're in February now. So I want to search, let's say, I would normally pick June, but I'm going to pick May and June. Might just let me pick May. Oh, but let me pick June. Okay, so June 1st to the 30th is what it picked. So now here's all the events that should be in the USA that are conferences about business services in May and June. So I can go through and I can look at these events and I can decide which of these I might want to throw my hat in the ring for. So let's see, industry leaders, 27 countries. I'm just going to randomly pick this one. It's June 3rd. I don't know exactly what this is, but we're going to select it. It's got 86 speakers. So this tells me that they are looking for speakers. I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to click Ask Organizer. This is where I'm going to start the outreach to let them know that I would love to be a speaker at this event. When I click on Ask Organizer, it should give me a pop-up here if it's linked up correctly, because some of them, here it is. So here it is. So I can use the Speaker Event Finder software now to actually go in and get my initial outreach for this event. Now, you're probably wondering, how do I use this with the Speaker Event Finder? Well, if you don't know that, then you haven't purchased our software, but the Speaker Event Finder will help you with that outreach. Now, why is this different from using this inside of the Speaker Event Finder? The reason why I'm sharing this with you is because before, you could do as many searches as you wanted inside of 10 times, and you could go to the races with this, right? But now that 10 times has changed their software, you can only do 3 searches before it tells you to go to their AI platform to do the searches. But I wanted to show you what this looked like inside of here. Again, you can take the information from this event and you can put it inside of the Speaker Event Finder, and it will help you with your initial outreach. However, if you have reached your limit for your searches for today, you're going to see a screen that looks like this. Inside of this, This is basically saying if you want unlimited access with no daily browsing caps, then you need to upgrade to their AI, which is here. When you come to their AI, this is the page where you can set up your information if you want to use their AI to find events for you. However, if you want to continue using this inside of the Speaker Event Finder, I'm going to show you the easiest way to do that as well. So on this screen for me, I'm going to click on skip. While it's uploading the new screen, I will tell you their pricing for the unlimited searches is $10 a month. Well worth the price of admission, so no worries there. So we're going to go into here and we're going to treat this the same way we did with the other with their other software, meaning the ones where we were just there. So if I click on search, it gives me location, dates. I can pick event type, category, event format, event status. All of this is there. So let's just go ahead and select location. I'm going to say United States. That's going to be my country. We're going to leave it there. You can get as specific as you can see. You can do city, date, country. I'm just going with the United States. Again, we're in February, so they've already got their February built out. So I'm going to go with May 1st or April 30th. And I want to see everything April 30th. Let's go to June 30th. April 30th to June 30th. You can do whatever date suits your fancy. I could do 6 months, 3 months, but we're going to start with the April to June and see what this gives us. All right, so we got that in there, April to June. Then we're going to go to event type. And we are looking for conferences once again. Category, let's make sure it took. Yep, it did. Category. And we're going to do business and finance once again. Event format, this one's new. I'll say online, virtual, and in person. I guess hybrid, right? We'll do all three types of events. Event status, active. Definitely want it to be an active event. Event entry, I'll leave that alone. I won't mess with that one. And I'm going to select apply. Oh, you got estimated filters here as well. Okay, we can pick any of those. I'm going to leave it blank for this demonstration. Let's click on apply filters. So now what it's going to do is going to go out here and it's going to search for events for me in the window of time that I said in business and what did I say? Business and something else. Whatever I said, I don't remember. I said business and something else. Where is it? Conferences category. We said business and finance. All right. So now it's got these events here. And here they are. So if I want to look on any of these events, I would then click on the event and then I would go back into the Speaker Event Finder and use our software to create the initial outreach. Now, once you click on these events, it'll take you, excuse me, as you can see, there's over 700 of them in here. Just trying to look for something that seems relevant. Columbia Black Expo. Let's see what this is about. It's at the Museum of Art. I'm not sure if they'd be interested in what I do. I'm just seeing here, single family rental, Risk America's convention. Not sure what that is. Construction, business, economics, finance, and accounting. And I'm gonna go another page in. And I can change the results I see per page as well. So let's change. Well, let me change that. Nope. Finance Council, aluminum, capital markets. That's Mortgage Bankers Association, Atlantic City, Entrepreneur. This sounds something up my alley. Estimated visitors 500 to 1,000. It's May 11th. So let's click on this. All right, so now I am in here and I'm in this event. I'm just scrolling through here to see if there's any information on how I would be able to reach out to them. So I can bookmark this event. Let's see, event contact. Let's see what's here. And here we have the event contact. Now, I don't know what it's going to take in order to, let's see, event contact. Like they're, oh, you know what? I don't have the paid version. If I want to unlock, let's see if I want to unlock contact. Let's see what it says. Pay to play, I bet. Oh, there we go. It didn't say pay to play. So now it is unlocked. But that doesn't look like a USA phone number, so let's unlock another one. But nonetheless, so it's giving you event contacts. You just have to click unlock, right? So now you've got event contact. These are 8 people to contact. I'm not sure if these are the 8 people who are in charge of the event. Again, this is unlock. Let's see here. Got a phone number with it. Says unlock. That's India. Just going through here. Deloitte is a global organization. So you got some information here. Again, I'm not sure who exactly the gatekeeper is for this event, but let's see. So here's all of the contacts. Again, I'm not sure. This one says manager, unlock. And it looks like a US phone number. Yep. All right, so this may be someone you want to reach out to about this event. You would take this information and put it right back into the Speaker Event Finder software so that way you can create your initial outreach message. So you're like, well, how do I do this with the software? Well, I'm glad you asked. So let's go back here. And we can't copy event details per se because it's not inside of our software. But what we can do is get redirected to our custom GPT. And from our custom GPT, I believe it's this page. So from our custom GPT, if we go here, click on Get Started. It's going to ask if it's a live or virtual event. So we're going to say live virtual. Oops. And it's going to ask for the event details. So all we're going to do is come back to the event. We're going to copy this page. Copy. Go over here. So searching the web. It's going to go find this event. All right, so for this one, it's going to be a little bit more extra work, only because, again, it's not inside of our software. So let's see how we can find out more information on this event. To get the actual link to the event, again, this is new for them, so let me see here. We don't want to bookmark this event because it's inside of the software. So if I click here, there we go. So if you see what I did, I clicked the little world symbol right there. And um, we'll delete all. We don't need the optional cookies. All right, so now here's the information of the event since it didn't like it inside of the AI for 10 times. So we're going to copy this, head back over to our software, drop it in here, and let's see if this will now pick it up. Okay. So now it's got the event details, and now it wants our speaker information. And from here, we pick up right where we left off. So just a quick recap of what we did. We've been on 10 times. We got this message. We went to their AI. We skipped the stuff, and then we did a search. We did the search. We put in all of our categories of information. I picked this particular event. I went here. I was able to unlock the event contact, but we don't really know who they are. But I clicked on the globe so I could then go to their event page. From their event page, I pasted that inside of our custom GPT inside of the speaker event finder. So now all it's asking for is my speaker info and details, which I will go back to speaker event finder, click here to copy my details, pop back over here, drop that in here. These are not real details. These are for someone else, but I'm going to go ahead and paste it just so you can see that then it starts working just as if we had found this event inside of the speaker event finder. So I hope you find this helpful. Again, it's $10 a month. I am going to have a conversation with 10 Times to see how we can integrate their API into our software. But I wanted to make this video for you so that way you would have a way to still backdoor into one of the largest event platforms on the internet today. If you have any questions about this process as we are working to integrate it into our software, please don't hesitate to reach out. And as always, thank you for being part of the Speaker Event Finder family.